welcome, baby. Oh, damn. Oh, Lord. Hey, I'm not calling you guys, baby. I'm calling my baby. Baby?
Yeah.
We got used to. I gotta stop that. They think I'm calling them baby. No, I'm not. I'm not calling you guys baby. I'm calling my baby. You know what I'm saying? That's sister baby. But we want to thank you for tuning in, logging on to another edition of the ISBC Truth Channel, right here on ISBC Truth, right here on YouTube. The only place you're gonna come to for the truth, uncut raw truth, uncut unadulterated truth, right here. Um, as you guys come in here, if this is your first time here, stay a while. Hit that subscribe button right there. It's a button right there. It says subscribe. Hit it. And right next to it, there is a button that looks like a bell. Hit that, and then you'll see it says all notifications. Hit that so that you can be notified every time we drop this breaking news on you. Also, while you're there, over on this side, there was a button. Well, sometimes it looks like a thumbs up. Some people call it a like button. Well, whatever people call it, hit it. I need you to hit it. You know, like Michael Jackson said, beat that like button. All right. All right, so I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is...
Sister Smith, baby.
See, that's the baby I was talking about. That's the baby right there. All right, and we got some sad news in the world of news today. Let's go ahead and hear this.
New York mom killed in front. New York mom killed in front of her children.
New York mom killed in front of her children. Go ahead.
Hours after husband freed on no bail in alleged Facebook video beating.
Oh, so he beat her on Facebook?
Yep.
So he went live and
Mm-hmm.
literally beat her on Facebook.
Yep, that's what it said.
And he's freed on no bond?
It said no bail.
No bail. Well, let's look at this here. Why was he freed on no bail? You women gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? When you meet men like this and these men do this to you, when you are used to bringing them back or getting back with the same man that abused you, why would you want the system to help you? Why would you women want the system to help you when you are used to calling the system when he beats you, and then when he gets out of jail, you bring him back in your house? Like 9 times out of 10. Why was this man back in the house? Case in point, right, Sister Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Why was this man back in your house?
Well,
Go ahead.
they was married.
Huh?
They was married.
Oh, they was married.
Mm-hmm.
But he beat you on Facebook. Obviously, somebody called the police. Right. So therefore, at that point in time, I'm pretty sure the police requested that you get a restraining order. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty, because that's protocol for the police to do. I'm pretty sure the police requested that you get a restraining order. And guess what? You didn't do it. You did not do it. I don't care what type of man it is. A man is not supposed to be doing nothing like this. Go ahead.
Adam Bennefield was allegedly caught on a video post to Facebook beating his estranged wife before his arrest. A mother of three in New York State was killed in front of her children less than 24 hours after her estranged husband was released with no bail for allegedly beating her. Let me finish drinking it. Just a minute. Okay.
Go ahead.
Adam Bennefield, 45, who has a prior conviction for kidnapping another woman at gunpoint. Yep.
And this is who she married.
Yep.
This is who she married. So he have a history of putting his hands on females. But this is who you like. Go ahead.
Is now charged with fatally shooting his 30-year-old wife, Keaira Bennefield. The New York Post reported she was killed around 8:30 a.m. on October 5th after he rammed her vehicle. Moments earlier, Keaira had done a bulletproof vest to take her children aged 6 months to 9 years to school in Buffalo.
Hold up. You said this woman had to put a bulletproof vest on?
Yep.
You didn't need to do that. You did not need to do that. All you need to do was contact the police. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing here is, I know exactly what it is. The thing here is, these abused women is used to taking these abusers back. You understand? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't need to put a bulletproof vest on, nor would you need to live in fear if you just went ahead and made sure you filed the necessary paperwork. Because all you have... See, let me tell you something. This black man, he may be fearful to you, but he is not he may put fear in you, but one people that he will not do that to is the police. He will scare you into thinking that, oh, if you call the police, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Call the police. I bet you if she would have called the police, if she would have got the necessary stuff and never took him back in, she would have been, you know what I'm saying, he would have just kept it, because the police, you know what I'm saying, will do routine checkups on you. Being that you are, you know what I'm saying, being abused and such thing, like the police will do routine checkups. But you know what I'm saying, that's the problem. These abused women is used to taking their abuser back. Probably because they, you know what I'm saying, that's exactly what it is. A bulletproof vest. You brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. Go ahead.
Moments earlier, Keaira had done a bulletproof vest to take her children aged 6 months to 9 years old to school in Buffalo. Adam Bennefield allegedly rammed the vehicle and got out and shot her in front of the children. He had been released from police custody hours earlier following an arrest for beating his wife. She posted a video of the alleged assault on Facebook that showed her being kicked and punched. Let me see. Yeah, Cheektowaga police responded to the domestic violence call and obtained an arrest warrant for Bennefield for harassment. Responding officers said Keaira didn't need to be hospitalized and told her to call if her estranged husband returned to the home.
But tell me why we read this whole report. Tell me why we didn't read anything about a restraining order or anything.
Yep, I ain't seen.
We didn't read anything about a restraining order. You know why? Because this is an on and off thing. You know what I'm saying? She takes him back. He beats her. They separate. He comes back. You know what I'm saying? It's an on and off thing. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Adam Bennefield was arrested after the Facebook footage was shown to police. This is what this man does to me, but I've always treated like I'm the abuser. She posted on.
So she's running all that mouth to Facebook, mm-hmm. but she didn't run all that mouth to the judge.
Right.
And to all of you abused women,
no, he did. The judge issued an order of protection for her.
Oh, the judge have?
Yeah. It's down a little bit further down.
Then why is she in Facebook videos saying this is what he does to me? Because if a judge issued a protection order against her, he wouldn't be living in a house.
Well, right.
Right? He wouldn't be living in a house if the judge issued a protection order against her, and she honored that protection order. You know? Because
well, if he can get into the house before the police can get there, he can do something.
But he got arrested. And if he got arrested for violating the order of protection, what does that mean? That means you got to go see a judge. Ain't no bond. You got to go see a judge.
Yeah.
If you violate an order of protection and you are caught and you are arrested, you got to go before a judge.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure, yeah.
Ain't no getting out on bond.
Right.
So that right there tells me that she lets him, that is off and on. He beats her, gets him arrested, you know what I'm saying? Or he gets arrested, comes back out. She brings him back in. So he didn't only violate the protection order, she violated the protection order. Hey, you see what he do? He does this. Well, you shouldn't have never let him back in. I know women, you know what I'm saying? I knew women back in the day that had protection orders against their boyfriends, and their boyfriends living in the house with them. I know women who have their baby daddies living in the house with them while putting their baby daddies on child support. But go ahead.
However, he was only charged with a string of misdemeanor crimes, including third-degree assault, fourth-degree criminal mischief, second-degree menacing, and second-degree unlawful imprisonment.
And why do you think that?
Because he was beaten up all the times.
No, why do you think he was only charged with misdemeanors?
Because, like you said, she keep letting them go in. They tired of it.
The key word here is she never pressed charges.
Oh, wow.
You see, That's why he kept getting misdemeanors. If she would have pressed charges, he would have got felonies.
Oh, okay.
You see? And that's why I said this woman kept letting him back in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women is just like this. Lets them back in and then cries on Facebook, oh, see what he do to me?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
On October 4th, a judge issued an order of protection for Keaira and released her husband, saying he was not permitted to require that he post bail.
So the judge issued an order of protection on October 4th. So this is just recently.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time she have received a protection order. So there wasn't a protection order in all of the other times. Why didn't she file for one then? The other times.
Right.
Why didn't she press charges the other times? Because she had planning on letting them back in.
Yep.
Number two, he keeps doing this to you. Where is the filing for divorce at? You didn't see no filing for divorce.
Right.
You didn't see no protection order up until October 4th. Because she was planning on letting them back in. Go ahead.
Okay. Keaira and released her husband, saying he was not permitted to require that he post bail for the low-level charges, despite his previous conviction. There was zero evidence for anything higher than that.
Yeah, because there's misdemeanors. Misdemeanors, you get slaps on the wrist.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Erie County District Attorney John J. Flem said the charges were correctly charged. The judge had no choice but to release this person. Adam Bennefield is now charged with murder, aggravated criminal contempt, and 3 counts of endangering the welfare of a child. He has pleaded not guilty. The killing highlights the issue of bail reform, which opponents have cited for an increase in crime. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has slammed bail reform law as insane, following multiple violent crimes committed offender. I think I'm reading the right one.
Yeah, you're in the right one because that goes along with that's just bail reform. All right, so there you have it, people. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame. And you know what I'm saying? What's the moral of this story is? Somebody puts their hands on you. Why you keep letting them back in? Press charges on that nigga. You got to teach niggas a lesson. You know what I'm saying? If you don't press charges on them, if you don't press charges on him to the point where he gets sentenced to do some time, then he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nothing ain't happened to him. So that means he's gonna keep doing what he's doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You want to stay married to him? He put his hands on you? Press some charges on him. Let him do a year upstate. When he comes back out, guarantee you, he will think twice before he lift up his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be like, oh, she ain't playing. She'll call the police. She pressed charges on me. I'm not trying to go back upstate.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to, if you want to still stay, if you women love your man, and regardless of him putting his hands on you, you still love your man. Well, if he's put his hands on you, let him do some time. That's, and because if you plan on wanting to stay with him, just let him do some time. You know what I'm saying? He needs some time to cool off.
Right.
Give him some time to cool off. And then that give you some time to think about life. Do I really want to continue with this nigga? You know what I'm saying? So wake up. Anyway, that's news. ISBC Truth Channel right here on ISBC Truth with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, co-host, sister, yeah, I'm saying your line. Co-host who?
Sister Smith, baby.
Sister Smith, baby. That's Sister Smith, baby. And if you are new to this channel, you know what I'm saying, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. There's a subscribe button right there. Hit that subscribe button, and there's a bell right next door to it. Hit that bell, you know what I'm saying, and then hit that all notifications. Also over here, there's a button right there. It looks like a thumbs up. Some people it looks like a like button. But whatever it looks like to you, hit it. You need to hit it. And I think that's going to wrap it up. On to the next one. This is a late night news report. I bless you all.